Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Deep breath in, letting it out. For you, for me, for us. And welcome to my live. Hey, the healthy brunette. Nice to see you. So, welcome to my live. It's Friday. It's the full moon. It is the day after solstice. And it is day 12 of my 30 lives in 30 days. The commitment that I made to myself that was given to me through my intuitive nudge. And so I'm following through. And this has been a very interesting journey. Those of you that know me well know that I am, hey Gracie, those of you that know me well personally know that I am social, and I also tend to really need a lot of alone time. And so going on social media every day is a very big challenge for me. Because a lot of times I want to just get quiet and not talk to people. Oh, you hear me? I see you, healthy brunette. Yep. So I mentioned in another video, one of my friends calls it humaning. And so sometimes I want to human, and sometimes I want to just be with spirit. But so this is challenging me, and I am up for the challenge. I trust my intuition, and any time in the past where I did not follow my intuition, I always ended up regretting it. So here I am. As you can see, my hair is wet. I'll share a few things because a part of my I'm sorry, I don't have anything that's holding the phone, so I'm trying to balance everything. So anyway, deep breath. So today is the full moon, and I think that it's common knowledge that most people know that the full moon is, the moon regulates the emotions. The sun just started peeking through the trees right in my eye. Okay, cool. And so the full moon regulates our emotions, and so paired up with yesterday's summer solstice, which was a portal opening, you might be feeling a lot. I know that I have been feeling a lot. And today I woke up just, like ungrounded. Like I woke up at 4 and then I woke up at 8. 8 is really, really late for me. So by the time I do like my morning routine and I'm caring for this beautiful fur baby, it's just late. And I don't like that. And then I needed to make an appointment and go for some body work today. So with that, it just kind of threw off my whole, like, the way I had envisioned today. And I felt very, like, weird in my energy. I didn't even feel like I looked the same. Every time I saw myself in the mirror, I'm like, I don't look right. And so in the past, I used to make myself wrong for having days like this, and now I don't. I just had a lot of extra compassion for myself and just did the best I could and surrendered to everything. Like, I almost canceled one of my Zoom calls today, and then I realized that wasn't a good idea, so I kept that commitment, and I put off something else that I wanted to finish today that I wasn't in the energy for. So I was in touch with my body and also with the way I felt in my energy. So I was honoring where I was at instead of forcing myself to be where I think I should be. And there's times where it's a weird play between like being your own parent and how to best take care of yourself. Like, where do you need to like say, okay, it's enough, move on, and where it's like, you know what, you're just not in the energy of this, and it's going to take you 100 hours instead of 10 hours when you're in better energy or focus. So I chose that today. I chose to pivot because I do still have time for the other thing that I want to get done. So it made sense. I also took myself later on in the day to a class. I tried Qigong today. I did that at Casa Mana Bliss with Deborah, and it was a really cool class. It really, really helped me slow down, and I found myself yawning throughout the class. Those of you that have studied nervous system regulation, you know what I'm talking about. Those of you that haven't, I will enlighten you. When we start to regulate our nervous system, our body responds in several ways. One of the ways is yawning. It's a way that the body is showing you that the nervous system is starting to downregulate and it's starting to calm and get into balance. So I yawned throughout that whole class. So it was really good for me. It helped me slow down, get really present, and feel the sensations in my body and also in my emotions, and just bring a lot of compassion. Plus there was connection. The women in the class were so adorable, and it didn't look like there was room for me, so I went in the back. They're like, no, you want to sit next to us? And they moved their mats over, and how sweet is that? Yes, please, more of women being nice to women. Woo woo, we want that. So that was a really nice way to shift the energy, and I saw a couple of my students there, which was super sweet too. And one of them was like, I was wondering if that was you. So I knew that I really didn't look like myself today. I think I wear my emotions on my face. I think so. Those of you that know me, you can tell me if that's true. But yeah, she wasn't sure if it was me. but it was really sweet to see students and old friends and new people, and meet a new teacher who is super informed and sweet energy. So I know she's teaching a few more classes, so little plug for Casa Mana Bliss. Go check out her classes if you're interested in trying Qigong. Anyway, so I wanted to touch on the energy of today, and I started off by sharing with you my experience today, because I know I had some requests on how to ground. I think I'll get into that a little more in another video, but this is really, today was, yes, it was a little bit about grounding. It was also about self-care and honoring where I'm at and working with my energy flow and the energy of the day. I knew that it's a full moon energy, which is typically, if you're sensitive to the shifts and the full moon right next to the portal, it's a lot, and I felt really ungrounded. Well, did I feel ungrounded? Yeah, I just felt kind of it wasn't ungrounded. I don't know what the word is, but I felt just kind of off. And so just taking care of myself with getting body work, giving myself a little spaciousness, and keeping the connection calls that I had was very helpful. So as I started this video talking about that I really desire and require a lot of alone time, one thing that I've learned over the last, I would say definitely the last 6 months, is where I have more awareness of where connection really also benefits me. And in the past, I didn't think it was as important to me as it is. So all of that was all about self-care and how can I still be productive and also not run the rat race and just do what I think I'm supposed to do and push until I really don't feel right. And so this was honoring hey, I don't feel 100% right. I physically had some things, and just emotionally, energetically, and I knew that I was feeling whatever was going on with the full moon. So I wanted to talk a little bit about the full moon, because not all of you are going to feel the way I felt today, but there's some things to consider with this full moon. It's in Capricorn, and obviously, well, I shouldn't say obviously, not everybody follows the moon, but with full moons is about letting go. So I wrote down some things that I would like to let go of, and the full moon is at its apex tonight at 9:08 p.m. Eastern. So I'm going to be burning my list of what I'm letting go of. I wasn't planning on doing it live, but feel free to DM me if you want me to burn my and you want to burn with me at home. If you're not going out on a Friday night like me, so happy to be not out tonight. I'll be out the rest of the weekend. Well, not all weekend, but I have plans Saturday, Sunday. But anyway, digressing. If you would like to burn with me, drop me a DM. If a few people say that they want to burn with me and you want me to do it on a live, then I'll do it on a live. If not, then I'm going to burn by myself, and I'll be burning safely. So please know that if you're going to burn the things that you're letting go of for this month, for this full moon, then please make sure you're burning near water or like a burn safe bowl, something with a cover. And so I will be doing that tonight at 9:08, probably a few minutes before. Any themes for the moon? I did a whole thing in my class, so I'm not going to repeat that, but I'm just going to give a few highlights so that those of you that might scroll past this after the replay is up, if you would like to, it might support you. So it's about rebuilding a new vision. So I talked yesterday with the solstice that this is the midpoint of the year, and it's a time to look back on what you loved, what you accomplished, and look forward to what you'd like to call in or let go of. And so this is a time of renewal and rebuilding your vision. So this is the time to make tweaks. Get out your vision board. I started to look at my vision board. Everything still looks on track and really good. And so, but also know that today or tomorrow, the next day, might feel intense or emotional. So those of you that are sensitive to the cycles and the astrological energy, you might feel some feels as I did today. It's also, the full moon is accumulation, right? So the reason why we let go in the full moon is because it's the end of a cycle. It's the completion of a cycle. The moon is full. It's shining the brightest, right? This particular one is in Capricorn. So this is bringing out like what patterns and behaviors that are ready to come to light that we maybe just didn't notice or didn't want to see, that are ready to let go. Wait, I wrote something down in my journal that was really cool too about this moon. Yeah, it's just about creating your new direction. So if there is a new direction needed, this is the time to redirect. And so think about your path right now. And it also might bring up old patterns, or maybe not old patterns, but patterns that you didn't see, didn't feel like changing, didn't want to pay attention to, are now just impossible to ignore. Like I was swimming here in the pool. Now water, water, shower, you might notice ideas come to you in water, right? That water is a conductor of energy. So as I was swimming in the pool, I had an aha of something in my behavior that is not working for me, and I get to let go, and I added it to my list that I'm going to burn tonight. But I declared it in the pool that it is getting out. So this is a good time to just sit with these things that you might be noticing, and just like be an honest retrospect, or introspection, and notice that the emotions could be full spectrum, right? The emotions could be difficult, like what I mentioned before, intense. The emotions could also be happy, right? So we're just feeling the feels. So I took myself out here in the backyard, as I said, to swim, and I wanted to just give myself that time to feel. The dog's in the house, I wasn't on my phone, and I wanted to just fully feel. And that was really nurturing to me. It was a way for me to just say, okay, girl, you got some stuff done, and I started to celebrate myself about what I got done today. I started listing them. So instead of just getting lost in a, if you ever noticed, maybe if you have a lot of feelings going on, it almost feels like a fog, like a mist around you. And so instead of letting myself get lost in the feelings, I pivoted my thinking. I coached myself back into thinking about, well, what did I do today and what is going well? And actually there were several things. I had a beautiful chat with a sister that we are brainstorming an offering that's going to be really special this summer. And so those of you that are here in South Florida and are going to be around at the end of July, I think it is, middle to end of July, we'll have something special for you that we'll announce in a couple weeks. And so this was the time to do that. And what was nice is that she knew that I wasn't in my most connected, high vibration self, and she was able to be there with me. And this is the type of relationships that we all get to have, right? We don't have to always be in our best mood, looking our best and being our best at everything. We just do the best we can in that moment, right? So our best, I guess the greatest way to say it is that our best changes, right? If you've ever read the 4 Agreements, right? Don Miguel Ruiz, and he said one of the 4 agreements is always do your best, and your best is not always the same, right? So today with this moon, with my sleep, what's happening with my hair? With my sleep and whatever else was going on for me, my best was different than a day where I feel really grounded and high energy and I slept well and the whole thing. So my hair's drying funny. So yeah, but that was my best. And I had a beautiful connection. I also had a funny moment, since this 30 Lives in 30 Days is about me sharing my life, sharing vulnerability, sharing my insights. So I'll share things that I coach people on. I'm also going to share just silly things. And one of them was, there was a cockroach today and it was in the bathroom. And so this actually got my energy up, right? So this is a way where you could find gold in situations that you don't like, which I talked about the other day. So I act ridiculous when it comes to big bugs like that. I start screaming like a bloody murder, and the dog was there with me, and I literally picked her up and grabbed my makeup and we're out of here, and we ran out of the bathroom together. The dog was just like, what's happening? And I felt like I was saving the dog's life. Anyway, it was very funny, and I was in the middle of leaving a voice note for my friend, and I hit send before I ran out of the room, but she was very entertained by my display of freaking out. Which makes me think I'm going to look up the spiritual metaphysical representation of a cockroach and find out what was he trying to tell me, besides just showing me how scared I get of something that actually can't really hurt me. Actually, that might be a point. And I'm not going to stay on too long today. Yesterday, I go into some sort of vortex, and I don't know how long I'm speaking for. And yesterday, I think it was 54 minutes. So I'm going to wrap this up. But yeah. I was just... Can you hear me? Okay. Hello there. Okay. Somebody just called. I forgot to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Anyway, just to wrap it up. Yeah. Oh, I wanted to say I will look up the spiritual metaphysical meaning of the cockroach, but I just listened to myself say something. I got afraid of something that actually can hurt me. So let's think about that. I'll think about it for me. I invite you, if it feels in alignment, to think about it for you. What is something, hey girl, hey honey, what is something that you become afraid of that actually can't hurt you? right? So for me, it was that cockroach, but I wonder what he's representing, right? The things that maybe I'm building fear around that actually is a waste of energy and is untrue. Maybe, where am I telling myself a lie? So anyway, the moral of this video today is take good care of yourself no matter where you're at in your emotional and physical state. You know, as I said, you're seeing my hair dry during this video. I went swimming in the pool and I felt so much better connecting with water, being outside, looking up. Let me see if I can show you up. It's so pretty here. So beautiful. And that's the type of thing that just look up. Look up and allow yourself to appreciate something. I appreciate all of you for listening and being here. Again, I mentioned earlier, 9:08 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is the full moon officially tonight. Comes to accumulation. I wrote a list of things that I'm letting go of, that I'm releasing, and I plan on burning them at 9:08 or a little bit before 9:08, probably starting at 9:05. If you would like me to do another live just to burn together, I won't be doing a whole crazy ceremony, but I'll be saying a few things. I'm doing it for myself, but if you'd like me to turn on the phone and do it live, let me know. Send me a DM. Not comment in this because I don't think the comments save. But if a few people want me to go live, then I'll go live again later at 9. All right, loves. I'm sending so much love today. I'm not staying on too long, and I'm going to go make dinner and hang with the pup, and just let's let some stuff go. And notice what you're noticing about yourself, and do not be mean to yourself about it. Notice what you're going to let go of, and just be yourself. Let your freak flag fly today. I am. All right. Bye, everyone.